I deserve a cookie. I posted everywhere. And
Cookie for Sam.
And then forgot what else I was going to do. But hello. How was everybody's weekend?
Good. We have a guest that I forgot to kick out of the room.
How was everybody's weekend?
This is Callie. She's my patron saint.
Oh.
But she needs to get out of here because I have a candle burning that's not great for cats. I thought she was out of the room, then I felt something furry underneath my table. I'm like, that's a cat. So I'll be right back.
Okay. I realized what I was going to do. I'm like, I posted we were live everywhere. What else was I going to do? And then I heard myself and I'm like, yes, pop-up chat. That's what I was going to do.
That's fair.
Hello. Hi. I am eating cookies. I'll have one for you. Ah, yes, good. I'll accept this. Kitty. Katrina gave me a cookie. Kitty.
The child has been banished.
He hopes it's a cat.
At this point, if it was just like some creature, I'd be like, all right, fine. I could use some excitement. Let me fight a beast.
Alexander, about enough cookies for everybody? Thank you. I'll get our poll up for timers. That is not the poll. That's just chat. That's not going to help anything.
I mean, we can all just comment, and then you have to figure out what's the majority vote.
I will not. I am more advanced.
Yeah, if you want 20 minutes, comment the letter L. If you want 25, comment the letter W, and we'll just figure this out.
Will we, though?
No, not at all.
Excuse me while I go double check the length of my Sam timers. So my weekend was action-packed because first we had field day.
Ooh, I love field day.
And then we took the kids to the library. And then on Saturday, it was a big family day for the zoo.
Ooh.
Which, when we go with the big family, it takes so much longer. Understandably so, because there's just more of us. And then I died. I died yesterday, and I'm dead today. Oh, excuse me.
That's not good. The whole dying thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the norm. Katrina's with me. Matt, no. Like I said, you can do it. I'ma ignore it, but you can do it.
I love Alex just coming in like with a letter that wasn't even named. Like,
yeah,
we love the chaos.
What, baby? Therapeutic.
Well, I was supposed to write
up how we would define that.
I was supposed to write 10,000 words this weekend. Did I? To be found out. But no.
Relating to the healing of disease. So something very healing, very nice, very fun. My son is entering his cats in the cat collecting game, the cat game, into the cat contest. Here's the thing. There's many different definitions of immortality. My version of immortality is a perpetual cycle of reincarnation like a phoenix, which is why this incarnation is only in her 30s. But I'm always born with the same face.
Over the weekend, I went to a high school graduation for a child that I remember being born. So
that's weird.
That's trippy, isn't it?
That's the first time I've had something like that happen in my life, and I'm like, don't like that.
When was the first time that happened for me? Hold on. I am 32 this year. -5. No, it would be -4. So add the 1 back. Subtract 10.
Math.
Bet you guys didn't know you were getting math on this stream.
So 10 years ago. 10 years ago was the first time I went to a graduation for a child I remember being born.
So roughly the same age. So, but yet.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 23, so one year off.
How old was I 10 years ago?
Didn't you say?
22.
I think. Okay, I was gonna say. I think I know how old you are.
That's how far gone my brain is. I just said my age. I had to redo it. Technically, I'm not 32 till August, but
technicalities. I too am the age no one likes you at, so.
I was supposed to. It's just my Korean age. It's fine. I was supposed to write 10K words this week. Did I? That's a secret I'll never tell.
I mean, I was vlogging. You'll see on Sunday.
All the hellos. My oldest nephew graduated college this year.
So scary.
That's fair. To be fair, we may be speaking of different generations of remembering because I was referring to my younger cousin. But I am quite a bit older than.
I'm going to have a second nephew this week. That's pretty cool.
Nice. I'm getting another nibbling in June. We have no idea what, though.
Nice.
But my sister insists on referring to the baby by their male name only. She's willing it into existence and does not want to know if she's wrong until he's born. So.
Nice.
Yes, child. Azure is a type of blue.
You can see it, but it is in fact wine in the glass.
Yeah, blue contest. So something like light blue. There are 3 contests, so I anticipate he'll ask me one more time. Oh no, with Matt we draw the line. None of that now. Oh. Yeah, we don't do that here. We only thirst for crystal Mamoru. That's it. No one else.
We only thirst for knowledge.
2 + 2. Oh, you're right. We are some thirsty bitches for some good facts.
That's soup. That's not. Whatever.
My cousin I used to babysit turned 17 this last week. My youngest, okay, for like a reference in the age range of my family, right? There's me, the oldest of my generation of grandchildren, which technically spans 2 or 3 generations. I don't know what the youngest is considered. And I will be 32 this year. And then the next one, my oldest cousin, will be 28. And then my youngest cousin is hold on, I have to math.
So
why don't you just draw us like a family tree with everyone's ages on it? I would like that.
Okay, hold on. I'll do the best I can here. So I'm doing the end of the year age. That was 32, 28, 27, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, That's me, Zach, Tabby, Leah, Nikki. Hold on. Little Kenny, Sean, Sabrea, then Xavier, Camden. And what's 21 minus 4? Coda. And where did the other one go? There.
I may be reading the comment incorrectly. Katrina, do you live in a country where the drinking age is over 21?
Is there a country where the...
That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know of one off the top of my head, so I might just be misunderstanding the comment.
So here are the ages of the 12 grandchildren in my generation.
Oh, goodness. Those are bundled.
Yes. That
is like the opposite of my family.
There's a 4-year age gap between me and my oldest cousin, and then a 4-year age gap between the youngest and the second youngest. It's really weirdly mirrored. And then there's 2 that double up. And the rest of them is just like bam, 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 bam. And then, so the oldest of my kids' generation is my kids. They will be 11. And how old will your brother be? 9? Yeah. So 11 and 9. And then your sister will be 8. Yeah. And then 8. And my cousin's oldest is a month older than my youngest. And then they start all of their kids. And then our youngest baby will be born next month. I'm not counting how many of them there are right now.
There's just not that many people in my family. Like, at all. I have a cousin and a brother, and that's that for that generation. And my cousin's the only one who's having a baby, like, later this year. So, for the generation after that. And that's that.
Yeah, like I'm the exact opposite. I'm the youngest grandchild. And so like I'm pretty sure my oldest cousin is like late 40s and most of my cousins are in their 40s.
What's in the glass? Yes. I'm going to go through the comments really fast and then I need to make y'all do their intro. Fox isn't here because he's at a family dinner, but he'll yell at me after he does the rewatch.
No Fox here.
I just noticed we're 12 minutes in.
There's no rules.
Well, there's always rules. It's just if Fox isn't here when I have like brain fog or I have a bad flare up, it's very flexible timing. I turned 15 exactly a month from today. I see. Also, nobody take any of my tones personally. I literally cannot emote properly right now. Katrina, you're like 19, 20. Katrina's like, yes, I could drink in America if I ever decided to travel there. Yes, but you cannot rent a car. You have 4 more years until you are considered a complete adult by American standards.
No rental cars for me. I got a bike if I go somewhere.
I'm the oldest of my generation. Noise. I don't. Candace, do you know if 17? Are you Generation Alpha or Generation Z? I know my kids are Alpha, but I don't know where Z ends.
I think Cadence would probably be on the cusp of Gen Z.
See, I don't even know what I am. My cousin should be wherever she is. What?
I don't even know what I am.
How old are you?
23.
Okay, so yeah, we're both on the cusp of millennial, but we are Gen Z.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, millennials are, if I'm not mistaken, are like 25 right now. Is the youngest millennials, and so we're right up there with them. But we are technically Gen Z.
I need y'all to know. Jess just sent me a Fox GIF and was like, "You haven't done your intros yet." All right, go ahead and do your intros. I gotta go find mine.
Right now?
Yeah, do your intro.
Okay, I'm Anne. I just published my debut novel. It's called Removable Echo. It's by dystopian sci-fi. You can get it on Amazon. And the second one's up for pre-order because, we rapid release this shit. That's me.
All
Links are below.
Let's knock the rust off. I'm Matt Hollon. I'm a fantasy author working on my debut dark fantasy adventure novel. I also have a pirate short story called The White Harvester that is available to read in Sasha Black's The Rebel Diaries anthology, available everywhere you could possibly imagine. Links down below. And follow me on Instagram, where I post about things like the funeral that I had for myself on Friday.
I was wondering what that was about.
I've passed on.
Sunglasses.
But as a fellow immortal, it's
just
a
another
little tricky,
step in the training.
with
It's
immortality. But so follow me there. I don't tweet like I used to, but you can still follow me on Twitter. I tweet sometimes. And that's all I got.
And I am Writing Mom Samantha L. Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things. On Mondays, I host live streams like this, where we do write-ins, chat, have a good old time, and other times talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Like last week, we talked about Ghostbusters, the 1984 movie, and then next week, we will be talking about Sailor Moon, Black Dream Hole. Don't come for me, Fox or Jessica. I did not name it. And then when I post comments,
I didn't even think it. And then
when I post, not comments, when I post content for videos, it will be on Thursdays again. But chronic illness, brain fog, we're experimenting a little bit with my shot timing to see if we can fix the gap, which will get me back even faster. I'm getting there slowly. You can read a sample of my writing on my website, samanthaalnasset.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction posted. And to keep up to date with all things Sam, you can sign up to my newsletter, which I hope will either be going out tomorrow or will be going out next Monday or Tuesday. And if you sign up to my newsletter, you'll be amongst the first to read the final revised version of my murder story, All That Glitters. It's my copy editor is my editor is doing copy edits, so we're very close to done. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can like this stream, subscribe, ring-a-ding the bell so that you always know when I post. And if you like what we do here and you want to give us a tip, you can go down to the Ko-fi down below,
where you can give Sam money.
Yes. And yeah, that's all the things. Oh my god, Jess, that gif. I cannot. All right, I will end the poll and then look for the timer in a second. We'll catch up. Today's going to be a very chill and laid back one because I am in the middle of a flare up. If you could not tell already, I'm very low key today. And yes, that intro was me being low key. Imagine what I'm like when I'm high key. I did not use those terms properly. Why did I think you were younger than that? I don't know. According to Fox, CB's still 17 and she is also 19. So maybe you're just on the Fox train.
If I'm not mistaken, CB's I'm just basing this on the way she acts. I think she's 11.
In the official the Sam's Realm Milo note, where I am slowly working on all of the lore, there is a Fox estimated age on everybody's completed thing. I had to negotiate for my age because I was like, Fox, I can't be this age or something. And he was like, fine, I will allow you to be this old. It's great. If y'all
Do we
haven't...
also get estimated Fox heights? How tall he thinks everyone is?
I'll let him
Since
know.
he only sees us sitting down.
That. Yeah,
and he thought I was 5'7".
That's right. I will not be putting actual heights because that'll ruin the mystery.
I mean, for me, all the heights are mystery. We don't have your feet things
oh, yeah.
in Germany.
That's right. Wow, much numbers, yes. In Canada, the drinking age is 19.
In Germany, it's 16.
Fox is also Canadian. Also, Katrina's the president of our Fox fan club. She created a shrine to him on my Milo note. I'm going to go get the link for the Milo note, and I will just let everybody who is here. Right now, it's semi-exclusive access. It's just whenever you're at a stream that I think about it. You can get the link.
So, to give an idea of where my mental capacity is at, when you started that and said, by the way, Katrina is the president, I was just like, congratulations. The president of Canada. Wow.
At 21, no less.
Yeah, wow, that's impressive.
This is what happens when you have brain fog. You don't remember anything. It's the children's job to remember for you. And I'm trying to go through very quickly because I don't like not getting to the end of comments before we do the thing. I get how you were confused, Matt. Matt's totally peer pressuring me into opening some wine. Matt, we don't do that officially.
All I did was say that there was wine in the glass and clearly enjoy it.
He'll be here. He just won't be here at the beginning because familial responsibilities. He's being a good son. Excuse me.
You could.
I could go for a cocktail.
You could.
23 is Gen Z. Yes. 25. See, I was right. 25 is the cusp because one of my sisters is like just barely a millennial and she's 26.
Yeah, it's 1996 is if you were born in 96, you're a millennial.
I was
I
not.
have no soda.
Anybody at 96 is 26. Because that is my sister's birth year.
Yeah.
Weekend was nice, but boy, was it fast. Long ahead. Much writing to do.
Thank you.
Yes. That's how far back I am. That was my intro. I love how calmly Matt says it when CB is in here.
I'm always calm.
Guess what? Y'all get to sneak peek, that our quarterly party is going to be Matt versus CB, right, Matt?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh,
assuming
thank
CB
you.
doesn't surrender.
She's never surrendered.
Absolutely not. Oh, God.
I think not.
Oh, God. I just saw Jess's GIF, and that was scary.
Right. Congratulations are in order. Thank you, Matt. Matt, the cell is even more broken than usual.
Yeah.
I'm an elder millennial. Yes, Jess, we are older millennials. Okay, what won the poll? 71%?
25 minutes.
Hey, you stop that. You're right. I said the percentage, not the length, but in my brain I knew the percentage. I mean I'm done.
Just open the timer.
Oh my God. There's no 25. I meant to type 30. What was the next runner up?
15.
15. We'll do.
I mean, you could always use one of the food theme timers. They are all 25 minutes.
No.
But Pages and Paladins.
Always my face first.
Yeah.
Are you new?
But food. Come on.
But
food.
My ego.
Just the T'Challa just, we don't do that here. we don't not start with Sam here.
We've done that once and once on. I will just make a 25. We're just gonna do 20 because his 20 is the medium. That's what I'm going with.
Has people vote in a poll, ignores the poll.
I don't have to follow my own rules.
No.
Ask Matt. There are many times I'm like, this is what I normally do. Fuck it. I'm doing this instead.
The poll is a suggestion,
It is.
Right.
Everybody knows. No, nobody comes here expecting me to not do what I'm gonna do. Those timers make me so hungry, but they're so cute. Look, If we want a food timer, we'll just use the Matt snacking timer.
Don't scream at me, bestie. Don't scream at me. I'll come for you.
Look what you're doing, Anne. You're starting a revolt.
Oh, no. Savion's just asking to be bullied. That's his thing. Our thing.
Go add the suggestion, Katrina. All right. Who wants to count us down?
Not me.
All right. And we're going to start sprinting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, hello, and we're back. I had to answer a question real quick. A question I did not want to answer, but I had to because it is for my own good. Also, because I'm not feeling good, I'm like, I'm not working on anything like work wise. So I'm working on the lore board.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me go set the break timer, or I will forget. And then Jess will yell at me in fox spirit again.
That's rude.
Maybe she's actually
That is rude. She's supposed to be on my side. But she does want his opinion on a graphic, so I see the sucking up.
Well, I forgot to ask everyone what I'm supposed to read during the sprint, so we had to settle that at the beginning. Landed on Olympus.
Yes.
Ooh.
What are you working on, and how did you do? I need everybody to know that I've got this one. What's everyone working on? How did everyone do that sprint? And then this one for when I forget to ask.
At least you were prepared for the forgetting.
Right.
I am so Virgo. It's like I already know. I know myself.
I'm doing a read through of the current draft of my whip, and I'm doing the old read and tag. So not quite editing, not quite not editing. Doing that, and I did about 3.5 pages.
Not bad. Yeah, I'm just reading. It's for my book club. It's called the Tome Traveler Book Club. We read fantasy, and this month it's graphic novels. And we always have 3 picks because we're 3 people and we can't make decisions together. So, you know.
I'm just looking through all the things because I need another Hades and Persephone. I keep up with Lore Olympus on Webtoons, so
it's cute. I mean, and it's gorgeous. It's pink, it's blue, it's purple. Those are my colors.
So while Lore Olympus does feature Hades and Persephone as the main characters, I would not consider it a Hades and Persephone retelling so much as just a Greek myth retelling, because like even where I am right now, I think I have seen more of Zeus at the moment than I have Hades. And yes, Hades has actually been missing for a couple chapters. But yeah,
I feel like the term,
but I think it's,
like
it's
retelling,
marketed as Hades and Persephone retelling, but it's just
yeah, you can use that term pretty loosely. I mean, looking at Neon Gods, that's just 90% smut and like 2% Hades and Persephone, like, and they still call it Hades and Persephone retelling.
For reference, I'm not correcting anybody. I'm just trying to figure out how to describe it to Savion. That's all. Because Savion said, "What's Lore Olympus?" So I'm like, the way I would describe it to somebody who wanted to get into it is it's just kind of a Greek mythos retelling where like the human world is in ancient times, but like the god world is modern-ish, and I find it interesting. So there is a questionable age gap between Hades and Persephone, but they're not uncle and niece anymore, so that's nice. Actually, the creator of Lore Olympus unrelated half of the gods. So they were like, this rampant incest, we're not doing it anymore. They're gods though, so questionable age things, meh. And I'm like, kind of fair.
I mean, Book Talk's here for questionable age gaps. If you look at everything else that's,
I'm not
going well.
So
there was a lot of conversation about that.
Yes, I'm scrolling down. Did someone say Hades and Persephone? Obsessed. One thing I appreciate about Lore Olympus is that they touch on Kor, who, for those who don't know, Kor is actually a Chthonian goddess who predates Hades and is the other side of Persephone. She had a secret cult that called her by, I don't remember if Kor is the name they called her by, or they called her by a different name, because they called her by one name and you were never supposed to say the other name, her true name, or like she would murder you. She was a vicious, savage goddess. And then at some point, as mythology tends to do, somebody like changed it, and Persephone actually like means maiden, and so she became a goddess of duality, like maiden and purity, and then murder and rage. So like, and the whole pomegranate thing, nobody really knows where or why that came into being, because the pomegranate is like a symbol of Aphrodite and had nothing to do with the underworld. So yeah, very fascinating. But and I like that Lore Olympus references core and like uses that too, because I find Persephone very interesting.
I just bought it because it's the colors of the bi flag, and we love that.
I mean, fair. That's a lie. I invite you to things.
He was on my channel
words?
6 hours yesterday.
Savior, why you lying? I was talking about in general, but fair. Also, I invited you to things. You're going to be on my channel in June. Added 2 more agents to... I read this as added 2 more agents to my queer agenda. And I was like, fair. Did not even... You are always my friend. Fox's friendship is not conditional. His judgment, however, is harsh. But once he has friended you, he will not unfriend you. I was going to do some character profiles, but I ended up reading 3 episodes of Lore Olympus.
My bad.
It's very good. I also enjoy their version of Hera, though I wish for her to do more things, like knock Zeus on his ass. 200 word for standstill. Oh yeah. I have progressing the gay agenda on my resume. I have a regular on my channel named Cody, and when I introduce him in things, I'm like actual agent of the gay agenda. It's one of his titles. How did you do, Matt? What did you do?
I did the read 3.5 pages of the whiff of my sort of edit, sort of not an edit.
Got you. Why is it sort of? Is it like a self edit or?
Yeah, I'm just doing the read and tag right now. So it's like it's part of the editing process, but it is so uninvolved that it's not like editing.
I got you. It's the first pass of note taking. It was a joke, you two. Lies. There are no jokes here.
No
all
jokes.
Serious all the time.
Look at us.
It with a straight face.
Do we look like we tell jokes?
I don't tell jokes.
Like we
Yes. Putting the B in LGBT since 95.
Yeah. 98.
Neither of my letters are in the alphabet soup. Hello.
Alphabet soup.
Well, you know, there's LGBTQ and then plus, and I just have to accept the plus because D and P are not in there. And I'm pedantic for words, so no, I can't just use B. It must be the P.
Must.
It must. I give up.
Good.
Savion retires. Yeah. He's done.
Been on AuthorTube like 2 minutes and decides to leave again.
The call out. Oh, I need to do a thing for the next timer that maybe I'll use.
Poll?
Poll?
I just realized in the first one I wrote 20-minute timer and all of that. I didn't need to write timer. It was a poll for a timer. What the fuck?
It's fine.
I have typos on my polls. Fuck that ish. During the next sprint, I have to disappear to go be shot.
Don't say that, Alexandria. Savion's just, crying in a corner. He'll be back.
I think so.
I clicked on the wrong vote.
What did you mean to click on?
Do you have regrets, Matt?
I have regrets. I mean, they were right next to each other. It's not like they're that different.
Which one did you intend?
I intended to vote for 30 minutes, and I accidentally voted for 25.
Okay.
Oh, then I'll vote for 30 because I want to vote for 25, and then we even each other
Well,
out.
there we go. There we
you
go.
go. It all works out. I was about to say, unless it's
Democracy.
50-50, then I'll be upset. But we're fine. But yes, that I believe that is all of them, and I still don't fit in the soup. I am the plus. Throw in the towel. You'll never win. Ribs, you didn't have to call me out like that.
Yeah, I did.
Aw, yeah, fall into bias. This is Tina. Tina is a great artist. Tina is working on a bootylicious picture of Tobias, Kaya from the Savior's Champion.
Ooh.
Yes, she did. I love how lovingly savage my chat is. You all make my day. So we have like 4 minutes and 44 seconds to talk to things. I don't want to go get my shot. Let me just, y'all can see what happens when Sam has to deal with her needle phobia. I just don't want to.
But you feel better after? Maybe?
Goes.
The problem is it burns. And it has to be like held down for either 10 or 30 seconds. I don't know which because it feels like 40 hours. So it's like for however long, it literally burns. And like whenever I tell somebody that, they're like, well, maybe you're just making it worse in your mind. No, see, because my dumbass will forget that it burns. So I'll be like, it's just a shot. It's not going to be that bad. And then I get it and I'm like, no, it's pain. It's hell. Why do I do this? But then without it, I'm bedridden for half the month. So it's going to look so good when it's done. My brain forgot you were talking about Fall into Bias. And I was like,
I did too.
Katrina, why do you hate me?
Well, I was just like,
we were friends.
I'm like, she's not getting another tattoo during the break, right?
I'll be right back, guys. Gotta go get ink.
I mean, if anyone here is going to do it, it's going to be you, right? So,
yes. I don't know. Matt might come visit me and get matching Virgo tattoos.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. I meant to click on this one, though. Yeah, I know she calls me out for worse.
Call you out for existing. That's what besties do.
Everyone needs someone to call them out for existing.
Always.
You need someone like that in your life. If you don't have it, get someone that will call you out for existing.
Yes.
But make sure they do it right.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are wrong ways to call people out for existing.
It's not a
then
pretty
they're just
sight.
an asshole.
Yes. Me and my sister sometimes we'd be like, hey, you with the face. And it's like, whoa, what do you want? Your face is nice.
That's cute.
But then she calls me a liar, and then I tell her, I'm like, excuse you, you have my face. How dare you? So, and then she's got nothing. We're not twins. We just look very much alike. Yes, I don't remember if I clicked that already, but. Oh, as you should be called out. I was like, what should he do? But yes, what? Somebody go. Let's see. We've got 10 votes and 11 people. Whichever one of you hasn't voted, I need a tiebreaker.
Who among you? We did end up tying.
I mean, we can also just sprint for 22.5 minutes.
I don't think there's a timer for that.
Oh, also that would be a tie between 20 and 25. We're tying 25 and 30. So,
No, I didn't even question it. I was like, yeah, sure. Sounds good.
It would be 27.5 minutes, right?
Alexandria votes W.
Okay. Thank you for that, Alex.
So 20, because 20 has a W.
But 25 also has a W.
Still has a W. 30 does not. And that's all that mattered. Oh, 25 is winning now.
Woo,
now
woo.
I'm going to end the poll before it ties again like it did that one day. There was a day when we had like this, it kept going back and forth as a tie. And then like one finally pulled ahead and I ended the poll. But as I ended the poll, somebody voted and it ended on a tie again.
At least you didn't do it intentionally. Like, we played
I'm
Oh My
not
Word.
convinced it wasn't intentional.
We played Oh My Word recently, and 2 of the words were tying. Basically, it's like you vote for the word that you like the most, and then, they... Anyway, and Michael ended the poll while it was on a tie. I was like, bestie, what? You leave it open until the, tie is over. But no, he ended it on a poll and redid the same poll, because, we needed an answer.
That's
People.
some chaotic. That's some chaotic shit I can get behind.
Also, before I forget again, I have a poll for June's movie, which we're going to do LGBTQ movie. Here are our options. I have linked it. I'm pinning this, so if you
need to vote in that.
I'm pinning the poll now, so if you didn't get the Milo Note link, it's gone. Sorry. Bye-bye. And tonight is when I shall screenshot it, so whatever is voted on tonight will be our June movie, so that I can make so I can finalize my schedule.
That sounded like shithole.
That too.
It has to be finalized.
Yes. You can't have an unfinalized shithole. We're not animals here.
That would just be unprofessional.
Right, and we're professionals here.
We are professionals. Paid professionals.
I'm looking for a timer.
A food theme timer, perhaps?
Sure. Who did you say makes them?
Pages and Paladins. Which are also the people that I run my book club with. So, might be biased, but they do have the best timers.
What kind of food?
All of them. So it started with a toast timer because I was talking about toast a lot. Mm-hmm. And so they made a toast timer. And then there was a cinnamon roll one, donuts, pies, cupcakes, muffins.
A very glutinous theme.
Yeah, but is that a bad thing?
No, I mean, I can get behind that.
Matt, pick our timer.
Right.
I've apparently used the toast one.
Cinnamon roll.
That's a good one.
I love cinnamon rolls. I was torn between that and donuts. Those are probably my 2 favorite desserts on the planet.
Regardless of which one I clicked on, would you have said that's a good one?
Yes.
Does the pie just goes, that's a pie.
No, there's actually one that you can't really read the time on.
We click on the cupcake. She's like, I hate that one.
Just leaves the stream, goes, I'm out of here, guys. I can't do the cupcake.
You pick the one. We're professionals, we swear. I am professional. I make my own definition for professional that is mildly Fox approved most days. Then other days he regrets knowing me, I'm sure. Donuts are top tier. Woohoo! Those are good ones.
See, I'm very picky with donuts, is my thing.
Please tier rank your favorite donuts for us.
Well, it's not even a tier list because for me, it's like you have a handful that are S tier and everything else is like D tier. Because cake donuts that's cake. Don't call it a donut. That's cake.
I don't know what a cake donut is. We don't really have a lot of donut places here in Germany.
It's like the really dense ones.
Matt, do you want to know, just to give you an idea of how we have a much larger variety of pastries than a good portion of the west side of Europe?
Really?
American bread is qualified as a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have so much sugar.
To be fair, our bread is really sweet.
I'm just saying.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then we've got 25 different kinds of a single brand of sugar. I mean, of cereal, not sugar.
Yeah.
Although, same thing, really.
Yeah, I've never been to America. I know a lot of cereal brands.
Yeah.
I was
cereals.
like talking to Fox about some like different cereals that we got for the kids. I'm like, yeah, I found a Pop-Tart cereal today. He's like, you found a what? He's like, I've got like 5. I have 5 options of cereal, and you got like 5 options of this one kind of cereal. I'm like, yes.
I saw Sour Patch Kids cereal.
What?
I'm
Why?
so intrigued.
That
Alright,
feels wrong.
We will return in 25 minutes.
Oh, and we're gonna talk breakfast.
We're gonna talk donuts and pastries and breakfast.
Because I have thoughts on cereal. I have thoughts on donuts.
Matt, because I have to finish Chris's lore and then Jess and then you, and one of your titles is just going to be fellow food king, and I have to go add food king to my title.
Like, I have so many thoughts on every food on the planet.
I'm going to have to take a breather before I continue my husband's, because I know I'm going to be a salty whiny bitch after my shot. And I have to like not add anything mean. All right, so go ahead, count us down, somebody.
Me? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. God, why am I so bad at counting?
Weird.
Hello, we are back.
What are you wearing?
My Zelda hoodie, but with the hood on because I'm feeling emo.
Valid.
So how did everybody do that sprint? Like, I don't know why the hood is shaped like this, but it is.
No, it's a vibe. I'm digging it.
I once again got 3.5 pages, but I also got a refill of wine and a bag of almonds.
Nice. I finished. Let me go check. So I'm done with the name, titles, age, affiliation, lore, trivia. I'm trying to think of if I can remember any notable Chris quotes, but with the brain fog, it makes the memory very difficult.
His laugh. I don't know if you can put that as a quote.
I will put his. How would you describe it? His villainous roar?
His villainous. Villainous is good. His evil, sinister laugh.
I put his villainous roar, and then in a small bulletin, evil, sinister laugh, very distinctive. Okay. Yeah, we're
I'm very curious to hear how you talk about people you don't like, if that is how you talk about people you do like.
You should hear his laugh.
Yeah, no, if you haven't heard Chris's laugh, you have not yet lived.
Okay, thank you. I remember that.
It is glorious.
He will literally just like, you can hear him across the house when he does the laugh.
I love how I nodded like I live in your house.
I can hear it in your house.
I'm like, yeah.
I mean, you can hear him over my mic from halfway across the house, and my mic does a fairly decent job of sound canceling, so that like should give you an idea. And then one of the hosts started or answered my question. I help organize the worldwide Writeathon. We're doing prep for our June one, and I have been waiting on a couple hosts to respond to a question that I posed at midnight on Saturday. So like totally understandable if they haven't answered me until today. And but they responded, so I had to like start coordinating that. Is what I was trying to say and failing. Also, I got shot. Which Chris says the instruction says 10 seconds, and he's like, but it like does a click when it starts and a click when it stops. So he's like, hun, it's like 3 seconds. And I was like, you mean 3 million seconds, sir? But I felt I should correct myself because I hate nothing more than misinformation. I'm scrolling up because my StreamYard wasn't where I was. So you were saying, Anne?
Oh, I was just continuing to read. Like I think the next sprint I'll be done, which is a shame because like then it's over. But it's okay. While I was looking at the stuff I could read, I found 2 comics I hadn't read, so I can read those next.
Fox told me I should call it a cackle, so I am going to correct what I wrote. A cackle
is good.
Sometimes it's a cackle, sometimes it's a roar. So it's the level.
It is very. I do think it's very deep, and I do think that roar kind of gives that deepness.
Yes.
Can you call it next time and make like a GIF out of it?
That
would require it to be well. Do we have his laugh on camera?
I think so. I gotta imagine he's laughed on stream.
Yes, but has he done that laugh on stream?
I don't
That's
know.
what we gotta find out. Oh, I gotta go set the break timer. That's what we gotta find out, Matt.
Gotta research.
I'm
gonna call off work tomorrow. Sorry, guys, can't come in. I need to find out if Chris laughed on stream.
We could put it in the notable streams section of his thing. Blueberry cake donuts are great, Matt. How dare.
So here's the thing about that.
Oh, no.
Here's the thing about that. They do taste good. I will grant you, they taste good. But they are not... That's just round cake. Or, go have a blueberry muffin. Or have a piece of blueberry cake. That's not a donut. Donuts are yeasty and light, and they feel like feathers and they float in your mouth and are just heavenly air. A donut should be yeasty and airy. Otherwise, it is cake, and what are we here for if it's cake? I can't have cake for breakfast. I can have a light little yeast bomb of donut.
She's judging you so hard because this cat is obsessed with bread and bready good. She's like, I can have cake whenever the fuck I want, Matt. Look on her face.
She's legitimately offended.
She's like, how dare you?
Yeah, that's my donut cake.
What?
Donuts on my stream yesterday, and we established that fruity donuts are the worst donuts. How do you feel about that, man?
About fruity donuts?
Yeah, like the filling like is like jam instead of like chocolate, caramel, or vanilla.
Okay. No, those are good. Those are good.
Because there are like some jam-filled fruity donuts, and I don't like those quite as much because normally, like, if I want to bite into a mouthful of jam, I will eat it from the container. But there are some like fruit donuts that are just like made with fresh fruit and just have a specifically fruit-made filling that is not a jam or a jelly; it's filling, and those are the bomb.
I will not shame any donut flavors.
The chicken and waffle cereal.
I will shame donut textures. A dense donut is nonsense.
It needs to be airy and yeasty. I got that.
The chicken and waffle cereal, y'all.
I was trying to ignore that.
Chicken and waffle cereal.
Please, don't do that. Just have chicken and waffle.
We didn't do it. Chris found a picture of it and he sent it to me.
No one do it.
Sorry, Chris sent me. Look, you know that I'm fucked up right now. I gotta turn down your brightness.
Katrina, those are so good though.
They are good.
No.
Why?
Chris is at the store and he sent me a picture.
Waffle cereal, delicious. I mean, like it's sugary, sure, but like waffly cereal, yeah, like maple, delicious.
To be fair,
is there chicken flavor?
To be fair, I don't think most of these cereals are good.
Thank you.
We meant taste-wise. Yes. Sounded so unsure.
As I do of everything in my life. Oops.
Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Yes, does. It's my when Sam goes full edgelord, well, half edgelord. This is only half, but it's a Zelda hoodie. See,
cute.
So I don't know why it's an Assassin's Creed style Zelda hoodie, but it is.
I saw someone with a Zelda like that exact pattern bumper sticker, and I was just like, Sam. I'm like, I think if she was in Ohio, she would have. I would have
let you know
if she was in my town.
I set up tomorrow in my planner. Nice. Fallen Tobias has a face now. Yes, good. Sugar is good, and I will eat it in any form. Will you eat it pure? Just out the container? Cake for breakfast is perfectly acceptable.
It is. But you need to admit that. You need to admit that you're having cake for breakfast and not call it a donut. You know?
Matt is not against the idea of having cake for breakfast. Matt is against the idea of mislabeling cake as a donut.
I'm against the idea of calling that a donut just because it's round. I don't call a bagel a donut because it's round. I know it's a bagel.
I mean, isn't it a savory donut?
No, the texture's all different.
Yeah, it's
all about the textures. Shapes
bagel
are social constructs.
It's
textures
hard to
are
describe.
real.
but a bagel is distinctly intended. Chewy. Okay, so here's the thing: when you get a bagel, a good bagel, you want the outside to be not like hard, but to be crispy, and the inside to be soft. With a donut, if any part of that donut is hard, you have failed me.
I don't know. That's another thing here.
If that donut doesn't evaporate on my tongue, someone messed up.
I don't like the donuts with like pudding in them, like Boston cream. For
Those
me,
are
it
so
depends on
good.
the cream because there's like
Yes.
there's that yellow cream that's really good, and then there's that white cream that is like, why am I consuming liquid frosting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at that point it's just frosting in there, and I'm like, all right, guys, easy.
Yes.
Like we're getting into cupcake territory.
What's wrong
which
with
is its own
frosting?
it's small quantities,
okay.
you know.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't actually have a sweet tooth. I have discovered, though, that I do have a gene for being sensitive to bitter taste, which is why I add more honey or sugar to things than other people. It's not because I have a sweet tooth. It's harder for me to taste sweet things. And yeah, so I don't enjoy consuming sugar in its purest of forms, which frosting is one of. It's just melted sugar. I know, I've made it. This is coming from a man who eats nuggets with ketchup.
I literally had chicken nuggets with ketchup today.
Get your culinary advice somewhere else.
I will
Bagel
disclaim.
equals less fancy donut. Muffin equals less fancy cupcake.
That I can get behind. The bagel, not so much, but the muffin, you're spot on. And I will disclaim.
As I said, if you give me a hard donut, you have failed me specifically. You can eat donuts hard. I will not.
I acknowledge I deserve all scorn for dipping my chicken nuggets in ketchup. I understand that that's incorrect, but it's so good.
A sauce is a sauce. It's like I also, when I'm in the mood, dip my chicken nuggets in chocolate sauce. So
I'm not gonna judge that because that sounds kind of good.
It's tasty.
I see. I like where your head's at. I could get behind that.
Also, these are not things I recommend for other people. I just enjoy them. I mean, also think this is fair as I just use cake mix for cupcake. No, that makes sense.
For muffins?
I forgot. Yes. Frosting needs to be on the outside. Yes, that way I'm forewarned not to eat it. When did nuggets and ketchup? When you get above the age of puberty.
These barbecue sauce purists.
Or
nugget sauce. I don't really care for barbecue sauce either.
I don't think it's incorrect to dip your chicken in ketchup, but it is considered a sign of immaturity because for some reason, once you hit puberty, you're not allowed to enjoy things anymore.
No more ketchup for the grown-ups. Like it's not the best thing.
Your taste buds aren't refined if you enjoy ketchup on chicken.
I love ketchup on anything. Ketchup is delicious. It's vinegar, tomato, and sugar. It's perfect.
Ketchup and donuts.
Okay, but y'all dip your fries in a milkshake or ice cream? Both. I do both.
Fries and a chocolate frosty from Wendy's.
That's my favorite, but I'm not picky about the ice cream. I've done it with strawberry ice cream. Barbecue
so I like some barbecue sauce.
I mean, it depends because
because there's all the regional variants. I don't like sweet barbecue sauce.
It is.
But Carolina barbecue with the mustard and the tang with it. Now that's good stuff.
There's also sweet and sour, honey mustard. There's more than just barbecue. I like how nobody has mentioned ranch.
Let's keep it that way.
Which is my least favorite. It is the ranch. Sauce I will only go to last. I like all other sauces above ranch.
And if my fellow Ohioans heard me say that I hate ranch like I do, they would kick me out of the state. But joke's on them.
It just needs to be cold and sweet to balance the savory salts of the fry. Excuse me. Yes, it's fantastic. Also, McDonald's has started upcharging for sweet tea, and it angers me. Just random because I saw my sweet tea. I've got a Milanote message from Fox that says Chris is wrong, and I can't check it because I have things open. Sir. All right, hold on. Let me check my DMs from Fox real quick.
Here's my thing with ranch. If you like ranch, enjoy your ranch. But it is onion milk.
Matt, you're still wrong about something.
Me? That doesn't sound like me.
Fox says a donut's not a donut if it's filled. A donut is only a donut when it has a hole in it.
Shapes
Fight me,
aren't
world.
real.
You can't call a bagel a bagel if it doesn't have a hole in it. Same rules apply to donuts, but I can.
I will not let shape define my food.
No one eating chicken nuggets. No one eating chicken nuggets is allowed to be an elitist adult. About how you eat them? Chicken nuggets are made for children, which is fine. But
hey, sometimes
pay
you need
attention
nuggets.
to me, for I am the law. No, Matt's not wrong. Well, now he is, but I will make shape define you, Matt. These have been the messages I've been ignoring on accident. Fox, what happened was I had you open on my phone, so I wasn't getting the little numbers in the Discord. I'm just checking our break timer. Okay, don't mind me not remembering to do the timer poll.
To answer the question about Ohioans liking ranch, it isn't just Ohio. It's just like a stereotypical Midwest thing that everyone in the Midwest loves ranch with all their hearts, and it's accurate.
I sent y'all a question in the private chat. Go check it. So I know what to title my poll. Suddenly nobody on screen is talking anymore. I'm sorry, chat. We still love you.
Do we?
I do. I will always love you, chat, even when you're mean to me.
I mean, Sagan was here, so we have to be careful. We don't want him to think we like him.
That's between you two. I don't get in between people's personal wars. I just support them both.
StreamYard recently held us hostage. That was wild.
Yeah, I need to take that down. That is not a relevant question anymore. And I just noticed it. Ranch is okay.
I enjoy it.
It's just literally worse than ketchup.
Yeah, no, it is far
Ranch
worse
is
than
great.
ketchup.
What is happening here?
The more important question is, why do you all have such strong opinions about condiments?
I have strong opinions about everything.
I was about to say it would be weird if we didn't. Matt and I
you could ask me about something I know nothing about. I have a strong opinion on it.
And what you don't understand is there's an entire so my stream has lore. I'm making like my own version of a Wikipedia page to help everybody keep track. There is an ongoing war between Matt and CB about peanut butter. We refer to it as the peanut butter wars. For anybody who hasn't noticed, in the little blue background on my stream, there's actually a picture of bread with peanut butter on it because of it.
I need to know more. What are the sides?
So basically, CB's on the wrong side and I'm on the right side. Because
he's
CB
for smooth, she's for crunchy.
Yeah, CB likes lazy peanut butter where they didn't finish it. And
I love crunchy peanut butter.
Oh. And if you don't want to be involved in the war, there's an apple butter peach tree.
Listen, it depends on what the peanut butter is for. Like, am I dipping my apple in it? It can be, just
under no circumstance can it be crunchy.
Yes, it's very good. Like, slap it on some bread. The crunch, 10 out of 10. But yeah,
it's okay. No. Good with salad, but I'd rather dip my nuggies in nothing if my only option was ranch. I have strong opinions. Period. Katrina and Matt, same spirit. It's the internet. Everyone has strong opinions about everything. Crunchy peanut butter for the win.
Yes,
guys.
Remember, it's just gonna be his thing. But what about chicken tenders with ketchup? then it's adult, right? Because it's chicken
tender. A tender's just a long nugget.
Lazy peanut butter. Hold on, Matt. I have to write that down as a quote for you real quick.
What?
Matt,
oh yeah, that was good.
CB likes lazy peanut butter.
Yeah, they just like.
So I remember to add it to the Milo. What do you mean Fox and I are maxed out of pins again? I guess I actually have to DM Matt. Fox and I run out of... You're only allowed 50 pins in Discord's DMs, which should tell you how much Fox and I pin in our chats that we know this. Smooth peanut butter.
No, you're wrong.
CV likes lazy peanut butter where they didn't finish it. Yes. Would you prefer the quote to end at lazy peanut butter, or do you want the whole thing?
I'm cool with just lazy peanut butter.
Good. I felt that was a stronger finisher, but I wanted to make sure. There is no crunchy scenario. I'm with Matt. I'm known as the sauce boss at work because I have any common condiment for dipping. Oh, excuse me.
I feel like you should make merch and then have people like both lazy peanut butter and not lazy peanut butter, and then have people like see what they want to vote on, because we have to share our opinions and then you make money off of it.
Yes, I have a section on my author platform, Milanote, that's just like merch ideas, and Peanut Butter Wars definitely will be added to that.
Katrina,
Fox, I messaged you first. It's still there. I didn't delete it. I just can't pin it, sir. I need to know Matt's strong opinion: orange juice with or without pulp.
With pulp. With pulp so much. If you give me orange juice without pulp, what's the point?
No!
Ah!
No! We are not very food compatible, are we?
We're not. But like, okay.
I need to know if CB is pulpless, and then it's just like,
swear.
Anne and CB are just co-running their army.
If CB has the audacity to want chunks in her peanut butter, but not her orange juice.
It's just okay. The only respectable scenario is when you're trying to get drunk and you put vodka in it, because then you eat the things and they're full of vodka and you get drunk. Like, that's the only scenario where that's fine.
Sounds like pulpless asterisk unless trying to get drunk.
So here's my thing. This isn't one, as much as I strongly want pulp in my orange juice, I get why people don't. I love chewy drinks.
Matt, I have a wonderful quote from Fox for you.
No.
First of all, he says, hell will rain down upon the earth now because I dare DM you. The same thing I DM'd him because he and I are out of pins. But also, he says, orange juice with pulp is lazy orange juice, so let's see if his logic stands. And whether he can live.
Peanut butter is not a drink. No one is drinking peanut butter with a straw.
Is that a challenge?
Or if he must fall into the trash can pushed into a river. By Matt. Guess CB's my favorite. We don't know that. Hold on, let me message CB.
So here's the thing. I love a drink with texture, like those aloe vera drinks with the pieces of aloe vera in it. Delicious. Boba tea, delicious.
Oh yeah.
Give me all the chunks in my drink. So naturally, I want pulp in my juice.
No.
Okay, let's see what chat.
No.
Why are we on opposite sides on every food issue? Now I have to make a subsection Katrina and Alexandria.
Well, me and Katrina have agreed on every single food issue.
And so have Alex and I. So.
Crunchy, I would eat a peanut.
Okay, I'll just grab some peanuts and throw them on my bread. Just some, whole peanuts. What?
Let me have my crunchy almond butter here.
Wait, so Anne, are you then on Chris's side, which is to have smooth peanut butter and then sprinkle peanuts on it?
I mean, I would.
Chris did that.
I would do that. Yeah.
Great. I love this, that these two are just
going at it.
It's too much work. Alex, so with pulp. Matt, what the fuck?
Oh no!
Without pulp, sorry. And then what the fuck? Wait, so they may in fact agree on pulpless. I'm surprised, Matt. OJ with pulp is just crunchy.
No one's having an orange juice sandwich.
No, lazy orange juice. I don't think Matt's ever been so attacked for his opinion. And this orange juice. We agree on the OJ. Bold of you to assume, Matt. Why is rationing.
Right.
You want a chewy drink? I don't know.
I mean, people enjoy boba, okay? So it's not that
Exactly,
weird.
boba's delicious.
Yeah, but also
OJ
like
with or without is fine. I don't have a preference. So in this, Chris is the apple peanut or the apple butter peace treaty. Matt equals Burger King. CB equals McDonald's.
How dare?
Sega. CB.
How dare?
Did I come back to another war?
Yes.
Always new.
War never
which is a
changed.
great time to promote Savion's writing event called the Cookie Civil War. That's happening in September.
It is. Join his server for more information. The Cookie Kingdom. Matt, I was on your side until you said Jimmy Drink.
I've lost a lot of people tonight.
Okay, I have another question about the whole chewy thing. Drink thing. If you have like a cookie and you dip it in like your coffee, do you enjoy when you eat the crumbs at the end?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so CB answered Fox before she answered me.
Wow.
Child.
Doesn't sound like Top Apprentice material to me.
Fox message. He sent me a screenshot of him going, CB, please. CB, please. Tell me that you like orange juice without pulp. CB. And he said, I win. I fucking win. CB is on my team.
CB doesn't like pulp.
No, yeah. She says, I prefer it without, but I'll drink it with a little. And he says, thank you for siding with me against Matt. You have done me a service this day. And she's like, oh, question mark.
Also, Chad is screaming at you again, Matt.
Yeah, because I like the crumbs at the bottom of my coffee.
That's just disgusting. I'm sorry.
Alexandra and Katrina have made peace this day over pulpless orange juice. I need to make notes for my thing.
Yeah, CB is not here, and she has gained a lot of ground tonight.
Why? That's criminal, Matt. Oh, didn't think about the Cookie Civil War when said that. Oh, okay.
You're welcome. Good friends promote each other.
Agreed. Okay, we've got 25 minutes. Do we want another food timer?
Yes. Food.
Okay.
Can you find like a boba timer? A pulpy orange juice timer?
Why would you specifically pulpy orange juice? No one has a timer like that. No one.
It's worth a
I
look.
would make one where we strain one so that you go from pulpy to none, like good orange juice. I would do that.
One thing I really like to do when I'm drinking my really pulpy orange juice is I'll apologies, I don't think this would make anyone squeamish, but in case it does, sorry, is I will filter the pulpy orange juice through my teeth to where then I can drink the juice and then I have the pulp in my mouth and can eat the pulp.
You're making it so much worse with that statement. You should have just not commented on that and just, moved into the sprint.
So we either have the cookies or we have these.
What would you drink dry? Would you drink like grapes, like dry grapes? What are they called? Raisins in your wine? Because technically.
No, because those are so big.
Yeah, but you can just like shred them and then have them in little pieces in your wine.
I would vibe with that. Yeah, little raisin pieces in my wine.
I was about to say, raisin pieces in the wine is the same logic as pulp with your vodka, and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, first off, raisins. Ugh. Second off, raisins in a drink. Ugh. Excuse me.
I'm not
even the
saying I'm not giving my personal opinion. I'm just saying logic-wise.
See, you tried to prove me wrong, and all you did was give me ideas, because now I want to put raisins in my wine.
Oh my god.
That needs to be stopped.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just kidding. No. I shall not be eating Matt this day.
There's no limit to the amount I will chew a drink.
I need that quote too. Hold on. Pick a timer.
mean.
I love that almost every comment visible right now is in all caps.
It's just people yelling at you and all.
They're trying to scream sense into you.
This is good.
So
Is it?
the quote was, "There is no limit to the amount of drink I will chew."
There's no limit to the amount I will chew a drink.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh.
I had boba tea once and it changed me.
What in the Sam has this become? Lots of quotes. Lots of quotes I'm going to be adding. What? Okay, so Fox, pick me a timer. No, you can't.
The closer I can get a drink to soup, the more I enjoy it.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna click the cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Whoop whoop.
Right. Who wants to? Matt, it's your turn to count us down. That's not drinking, that's just eating, Matt. I'm thrifty, opens cottage cheese and chips. Soup is not a drink, Matt. Actually, I can drink soup. I disagree with this statement. Chris, that was illegal.
I love that Chris deleted it too.
It's on StreamYard. I see it forever.
All right, I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boo.
And we're back. Matt, where did you go?
I forgot that my camera was off.
It's okay. I have to go harass Fox real quick. While I do that, everybody tell me how you did that sprint.
I read 4 pages.
I finished the book.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of like,
Yes,
I need to buy book 2, but also. Yeah, no. Not right now. Sometime, maybe. I just, read the webcomic, as everyone else does.
Fair.
I can't put the webcomic on my shelf.
You just read the webcomic on Webtoons, and then you buy the physical copy for collecting. And displaying. And supporting the artist.
Yeah, but then I want to read it again anyway, so I might as well just wait and buy it and read it here in the physical form.
Oh, you mean once you finish that reading? Okay. I was momentarily zoned out because I was yelling at Fox, so I only caught half of what was going on. Sir, be unlazy. Yes, good. I get to add some of chat regular. Woohoo! I always win. I watched Sam work on her Mila noteboard, which means I was very productive. Yeah, I saw her cursor floating around. Filled in my to-do list for tomorrow and did other plannerly things. Cried in my corner. Just kidding. Another 200 words for standstill. Nice.
I mean, did you also cry though? You can admit it. You can cry and write at the same time.
So I haven't started working on the text parts for Matt's section yet, but I did add several quotes of his that will now be going in there in my little comment, my notes of things to be add. Yeah. And then I finished Chris's and I started working on Jess's.
How many people are in there?
So there's in the living regulars, there's my current cast of regulars, which I need to bug the last one to see if I can add them to the board, because I don't add anybody without their consent. I think that that's important. And there's me, CB, Chris, Cody. Ours are done. It's like this, the starting is done. I've got my foundation. And then we skip a person. And then Jess, Matt, and Fox. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 people in the regulars. Which, if you go, Fox has like a board. If you go in Fox's board, there's also the Fox fan club and then Fox's shrine, which
Katrina.
Yeah, Katrina is in charge of the Fox fan club. And then moved on from their journey regulars. There will be a memorial for Cody, Stig, and Sophie, because I messaged her on Instagram and got her permission.
Memorial for Cody?
Jesse, Stig, and Sophie.
Jesse, Stig, and Sophie.
Yes. Jesse was one of my first regular. I think Stig was the first one to co-host with me of my regulars. And then it was Jesse. And then they were like my first regulars. And then Jesse brought you on. And now you're still here. And he's gone. So that's how many like people have their own sections. And then I just added a board that will be like for chat. So like people who show up regularly in chat will also get little special mentions and stuff. Because like I said, it's basically going to be a mini Wikipedia just for my streams, because there's so much good content there. And just to like... Hold on. What am I doing? I'm being dumb. Give me one moment. here you are, good people. A tour. So, this is... Well, let's go to the beginning. So this is the Sam's realm. Here, ignore that. That's my notes of things that need to be added. And then the living regulars are here. Get out my way, sharing window thingy. So here's my regulars. Matt has the best photo.
Just
Obviously.
me looking for trash.
And like my many titles, as you can see.
Yeah.
And then we have our ages, which of course mine is ancient, mysterious, and unknown. And then, but according to Fox, I'm still 25. My affiliations: Apple Butter Peace Treaty, Werewolves, Ancient Immortals, my own. Then my lore, trivia, quotes. Then I need to add Chris's links. His link tree. But yes. CB so far has better than Matt Apprentice, and then Matt will have one that says better than CB Apprentice, because they have both made these statements.
Okay.
One of us tells only truth, the other only lies.
What?
CB tells only lies.
Fox is adding his overlays to yell at people. And then we also have a board for images. This is Sam in all her glory. GIFs. The lovely mock-up of a GeoCities website Fox made.
Wow.
Yeah, and then here's my memorial for my 3 previous regulars who have moved on. Where graphics come to die/live. Here's some other like goof nails things. I particularly enjoyed this one. Because like sometimes things happen during streams and then Fox makes us things such as this.
Yes.
Captain Smood, Queen Assassin Crunchy. Oh, I need to add that. Hold on. Let me open that in a new tab so I don't forget. Add that to y'all's titles. So yeah, it's basically, it's just a bunch of fun. I enjoy. No, come back. Where's the other one? Damn it. So there's this one. And then CB's face. Yes, it's a work in progress, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. And Katrina enjoys that. Fox's fan club is Katrina's domain. Stop exposing me. You're not even here.
Do you know that? Have you looked under the table?
This is just an elaborate green screen set up on Savion's tablecloth. Well, it was rude. Fox, I've already forgotten what I did that may have been construed as rude by you. Oh yeah, Savion desires to write the fan fiction one day. So
yeah.
This is the reference. Excuse me. So you can go there and get all of your facts straight.
Have you found raisins to put in your wine, Matt?
I don't have raisins because I'm actually not a huge raisin fan as much as I think they might be good in wine.
I'm sorry, Katrina. You're right. I shall go fix it. Firstly. No! Damn it. CB's lore. Go back. Little search bar. We must go into the Fox Shrine. When the Fox Fan Club, the origin of the Fox Fan Club, which was actually on Savion's stream. And then I enjoy the Senpai Noticed Me, where it's just Fox having reacted to things that Katrina put in here. He drew her a smiley face.
Oh,
That's sweet.
Here's the Fox Fan Club pledge, which I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it says, I pledge my allegiance to the shadow of the graphic design lord and to the fox in which we stand, one fan club with spacing and judgment for all.
Love that.
The president is Katrina. The vice president is Cody. Me and Savion are the other 2 members. The first fox sightings here when he did things. What did he do during the holiday bash? Oh, that's when he did his overlays.
yes.
And then during the WWW when he took over the stream.
Why is it always when I'm there?
You're special. You are there every time. Oh, I did not realize.
Why are you not in the fan club, man?
Yeah, why aren't you?
I need to be in the fan club.
You got to talk to Katrina.
Katrina, let me in.
Then Fox talking nicely to guests. I'm not sure what this is.
And I'm not in that
I
one.
have to finish it for one time.
That's the same about Fox, or that's the same about you?
Probably more about me.
And now here's the shrine that Katrina has made for Fox. An actual photo of Fox yelling at Sam, which is really funny because I think he's used this photo to yell at me before. I didn't notice Katrina added this.
Fox fan art.
Well, I knew about the fan art, but I didn't realize she organized it. This was made by Cody.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then this is the first piece of Fox fan art made by Sophie.
Aw.
During a holiday stream, I think. I have to go double check that. But yes.
That's so cute.
And here's just more foxes that showcase the many, many sides of Fox. Katrina asking for Fox merch. I can't move my cursor. But yes, I will minimize the Fox fan art back. So there you are, Katrina. I have shown off your wonderful hard work. In that last stream, Fox was yelling at CV. Oh, okay. I mean, I agree. I love it. I'm here for it. It pleases me. Nicely, what is that? I am always nice. He also lies so much. Which I realized I didn't set a break timer, but I know that we started at 9:30, so my time. I don't know about
4:30. My time.
Yeah.
10:30.
Chat, what about you?
Tell us where you are. Just like
not specifically location though, just the general area.
We just want your time zone. We don't want anything else.
Just give us your longitude. That's all we need.
Longitude, latitude. We just want your local time. Katrina's also in 10:30. I was in another tab and got spooked. I'm sorry that
You're
happened.
welcome.
Matt, you are welcome to join the Fox Club, but you must pledge yourself to Fox. In CB's like affiliations, it says Sam, but then there's a sub note that says, "Well, Fox, even sometimes when it comes in conflict to her loyalty."
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Where I'm like, I can't say I'll always side with Fox. I can't pledge 100% to Fox. I can pledge partially.
By the way, I believe Anne is the one with birds, for it is 4:30 for her, and Matt and my birds are sleeping.
Oh, I was just like, what?
Oh yeah, it's my bad. The sun's coming up.
Fox was asking who lived in the jungle because he could hear birds.
Don't live in a jungle. It's just there's a very big tree out there, okay? And the birds live in the tree.
All it takes is one big tree for it to be a jungle.
Right.
That's all that defines a jungle. Just one big tree.
You don't even need the tree, just birds.
Yeah.
They can be birds and tall bushes. You got a jungle.
Jungle.
So I will give the poll a couple minutes and then we'll go. We've got 7 votes, 9 viewers.
Great. Then y'all can help me decide what to read now. Comic
Yeah,
or
go ahead,
manga? So we have the second one in the All You Need Is Kill manga. This is what Live Die Repeat is based on, the movie. And this is the second of the duology. The first one was really good. And then the comics are both DC. We have Deathstroke, the first one, or we have All-Star Batman. Which...
I mean, I'm always going to lean Batman.
Right. How can you not pick Batman
Big
when you have the
Batman
choice?
guy.
Often and frequently.
I've never read like any Batman comic books.
How dare?
I haven't read like any comic books, just like in general.
How dare?
I know I should. It's something that I think I would definitely enjoy. I just
Katrina says Batman.
never have.
They're beautiful. Once you start, you can't stop. But it looks like 2 people are voting Batman, so how would we reading this?
Batman it is.
Yes, I have no preference one way or the other.
That's okay. You know, I should be able to make my own choices and decisions, but it's much more
You
fun
have
when
a
other
third
people make them for me.
Batman.
But hey, I can always give an opinion, even if it's an uneducated one.
That's fair. I can always make a decision for anybody who's being indecisive.
Right.
Okay, so next time I don't know what to make for dinner, I'm just going to call you up like, hey, what am I having for dinner?
I'll ask you what you have to cook, and then
Nothing,
I'll decide
ever.
for you. Well, and that's not being indecisive. That's lacking resources, and I can't help you decide things when you lack resources.
I mean,
It's
you can tell me
not
what to buy at the grocery store and then cook with.
Chicken parm.
So what you'll want is some smooth peanut butter, some pulpy orange juice,
That's not what I want.
and raisins.
Ketchup.
But, I mean, if I also get to buy peanuts with the creamy peanut butter and, you know, like something to put the orange juice through that filters out the pulp, I'm good.
Yeah, just put the orange
She's
juice
gonna
in
have
a
a
Brita.
crisp. She's gonna have a crisp sandwich and a well sifted orange juice.
Right. I can fix that.
She's gonna self sift. Matt, you need to stop.
Nothing can stop me.
I just imagine Katrina in this corner, like you were the chosen one.
And I'm just sitting here chewing on a drink, going nah.
I like how your mannerism was definitely not for a cup.
Nah.
You have it the opposite, Sam. Kor means maiden and Persephone means bringer of death. Did I? Hold up. I got to Google. For definition. You're right. I had it roundabout. What the true name is, I'll find that out in a moment. Also, as everybody can see, I never mind being fact-checked. I have brain fog and memory issues, and I would rather be corrected than spread misinformation. Persephone's true name. Or is Persephone the true name? I don't care what the Romans called her. That's not what I wanted. Am I going to have to look up Persephone's cult name?
Go for a nice mug of soup. Drinking and chewing.
Hi. Would you just like drink it like you would a mug, or do you have a spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like?
Nah, you just drink it. Get some broth, get some chunks.
You're here to make us all cry, right? Like that's clearly what you're trying to do.
I exist to cause pain.
At least you know what your goal is.
It is, in fact, Desponia, which means the mistress. But eventually, Desponia, Persephone, and Kor were treated as distinct deities. But the cult is under Desponia. Which, because I can't pronounce shit. This is how it is spelled. Matt, chosen one. Do I hear another fanfic story idea? Takes no. I imagine Savion and I were joking about like having two different Mila notes. Mine is the canon, his is the fanon.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, that's what it needs to be. I exist to cause pain. That needs to be added to the book. Katrina, go make note. You know where to do it. I don't know why I'm worrying about it. Also,
happy to help.
Kindly make note that Alexandria said this. Wait, is Matt being condemned for drinking soup out of a mug because that's the food thing he does that I can get behind?
And me and Jesse don't agree on like any food things.
Was this what Matt was being condemned for?
Yeah, I said it's nice you get a nice mug of soup and you take a hearty gulp and you get the broth and the chunks and you chew it.
I feel like we just need to stop agreeing with Matt on anything. You know, we can't feed into that anymore.
No one is allowed to validate anything I ever say.
About food. You might have other opinions that are valid, just not about food.
Just not about food.
Wait, Tina, the stream's not over. Did the stream stop?
What?
Have we been off the air this whole time?
Oh no, how terrible.
Are we still here? I just DM'd her to let her know the stream's not over. I don't. My brain just died. Oh, I was gonna say, luckily for me, I am Team Sam. So all of my food opinions are just my own. I also just like I am the least interesting when it comes to the sides because I'm just like, I like both, just constantly. So
well,
wait, no, it's not over. Welcome back.
What's fun is that, and CB can never know this,
Oh, no.
I largely enjoy both in all food debates. I just can't not pick a side in something.
I can.
Yeah.
All the time because that makes people more angry.
I can't get behind neutrality when it comes to food.
I accidentally looked up 20-minute food timers and now I don't know what to do. Because
why?
Too many options.
Let's see our options, shall we?
Yeah.
We're doing a Chrome tab. I had to like make sure I shared correctly.
Oh,
okay.
So I thought the hot dog was a parasite.
It's not a parasite. It's just a hot dog. I mean, it's gonna
Why
slowly
are so
be
many
eaten and then
long and like intestinal?
Well, it's a bomb.
I knew Matt would understand. That looks like an intestine.
That's an intestine.
I don't know why we got a worm cheese, but I'm fine with it. That's an explosive pizza.
Yeah, they're very fun when they explode.
So what are we looking for? We want the intestine.
I
dog?
want the hot dog. Yeah.
I can get behind the intestine dog.
Excuse me. Chat, are y'all good with the intestine dog?
That is a diagram in a textbook.
I disagree. My brain twin needs to be validated so we can become stronger. I learned a very long 30 minutes ago to never agree with that.
Yeah.
And Katrina's calling you slow to learn. No, it's still going. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mary. The context clicked. Yes, thank you. The hot dog. Why does it look like that?
That's a very good question.
No, you have to look through that for agreeing with Matt.
Fox said that hot dog is horrifying.
So scary.
Regretting life choices. Okay.
Why is the hot dog in
specifically?
cursive?
We will go with either this burger
Oh, that
or
one's
the exploding
worse.
pizza. Do we want? I disagree, but do we want the exploding pizza or whatever is going on with this burger?
I mean, I'm all for the disgusting parasite burger.
Well, then I'm voting pizza to spite you.
Yeah, no one's allowed to agree with me with anything food related.
Correct.
That includes timers.
All right, hold on. I got this. Exploding pizza. Weird burger. Here you go, community. Vote. Now you don't have to reveal your options inside your on. It can be totally anonymous.
Weird burger.
I told you exactly what I was calling it. Also, this is another reminder to go vote in the LGBTQ poll if you have not for our movie for June. Again, tonight is your last chance. I shall be screenshotting it.
While we're reminding people, get some water.
Yes.
Also, if you haven't heard about the Worldwide Writeathon, I have a pitch for it that I am very tired and not going to look up. But yes, you should sign up. It's a triannual event that Jessica Williamson and I host, and you can be part of a supportive community and do consecutive sprint streams and stuff. It's a real good time. It's June 18th and 19th this year. Or this go around, because we have another one. As I said, it's triannual. March, June, October. And yes, I don't want to pick either of these. These are the options I have given you.
You think the stream should have just been over when you thought it was, huh? You just shouldn't have come back.
It's a hot dog in cursive. How the fuck do you think of these things?
Because the brain's broke.
Virgoisms. We have to categorize things. Oh, we're at 50-50 now with 8 votes.
Well done, everyone.
We got 9 viewers. One of you can be the tiebreaker. That reminds me, when we did the thing where it was constantly going back and forth, I was like, oh, we've got so many people, just one more and it's the tiebreaker. And then they voted, we lost a viewer, we gained 2, and that's how it was the tie.
Someone voted.
Well,
we're doing pizza.
Trina, I don't know how the tie was broken if you didn't vote, but it was. So, exploding pizza has won. Go back when nobody told you to start at 19 minutes. 59 seconds. Everybody is just stunned into silence. Nobody's talking anymore.
Sorry, yeah, no, I was in fact just looking at this and trying to decipher it. I was 4 at the time, so correct me if I'm wrong. This looks very 2002 to me.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, early 2000s. I was like, where are you going with this? I was 12, I think. 2002? Yeah, I was 12. Matt, there was a point in life when I was 3 times your age.
That's weird.
Math's weird. Time's bad.
It's all a social construct except bagels and donuts.
Nope. Or yes, bagels and donuts. That's texture and that's nature. Shapes, however, are social constructs. Yeah. That's the hill I'll die on for no reason other than I can.
I'm a Capricorn. I'm stubborn. What the fuck? Betrayed me. Reveal yourself. I got a notification from Mylanote that Katrina just said something about Matt being weird. I have to investigate that. All right. This is our 4th sprint. So one of you has done 1 countdown, and the other one has done 2. Which is which?
I've done 2.
So
No.
Anne, it's your turn.
Why?
Well, Matt, I guess you get to do it.
Do
All
it.
right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Ka-ka-ka-boom.
I bet the hot dog explosion would have been more fun. Just
And
saying.
intestinal.
I mean,
You can't do that. You can't just skip ahead to see the explosion.
You can't
That's
do
illegal.
that.
I can because it doesn't say there's an explosion.
Huh. Interesting.
So what do you do, tiny dog?
Is it just someone eating the hot dog? Like, is it? Yep.
Yeah, it just disappears into bites.
Oh. Now that that's solved.
Thank you.
How did everybody do that sprint?
I did nothing. I accomplished nothing.
You existed?
What?
I existed. I did exist.
It looks like some things happened in chat while I was doing things. Well, I'm
Yeah,
almost
it was great.
done. I'm almost done with Jess's section. I just need quotes to add her first stream and then her links. Yes? What's wrong with your tablet? Okay, I'll figure it out when I go upstairs, okay? Do you need Pokemon Smile to brush your teeth? Here you go. Yeah, drink some water. Here you go. Pokemon Smile is a great app, by the way, for helping kids brush their teeth.
Oh.
I don't know any kids.
I had 3, so I know at least that many on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's fair. You also do care about their dental hygiene, I guess. I work with kids, but like I couldn't care less if they brush their teeth. It's their thing.
It's expensive for me if they don't brush their teeth.
Right.
I'm still waiting for answers. I need to know who betrayed me. You'll never know. Mark my words. One day I will find you.
Do you want me to spoil it, or do you want to read there?
Doesn't matter to me. I forgot what I was going to say. I was gone like 2 minutes. What happened?
Whoa.
Everything. Be sure you'll, because I'm easy to find. Dun dun dun. Left
See,
her
that's
ice cream and came back
should
to
have given it away. Savion is the one from the both of us who can't write, because I also have access to the Cookie Kingdom account, but he's the one who doesn't speak properly ever.
You did this to me. Yes, I did. What did I do? Not you, Alexandra. I'd like to point out, while I have access to the Cookie Kingdom YouTube account, I did nothing to hurt you, Katrine. Anne is making it known. 'Twasn't her. Psych, it's Anne. The lies. No.
It wasn't me. I swear.
I know it's Savion. Sophie wouldn't do that to me. Correct. I support my fellow Hades stans. Oh, I forgot I had the Cookie Kingdom account pull up and voted using the wrong account. Then the last vote was with the right account. All this trust and friendship is making me tear up, guys. There was a journey that happened. The trolling just then was just because you keep saying you would find the person who broke the tie. I thought it was funny. I mean, we're here for it. 974 words total for the night. Someone was being productive. Yay.
Yay.
I forgot to put a gap where I started off. Trying to get to 1500 before bed, 70k. You can do it. 180 words for standstill. Aw, yeah. I went through a betrayal during that sprint. Fair. I got ready for bed, then I remembered I wanted to check out Papyrus Author, so I downloaded it and created an account. Yay, productivity. I'm sorry for your grieving process. Not
It'll be
done on
good for your
purpose.
stories.
Lies. Is it a betrayal if they were never on your side to begin with? Is what I need to know. Oh my gosh, I was gonna make a comparison. We're like the warring factions in here. Nobody knows who's on anybody's side. Loyalties change at the drop of a food preference.
Right.
You
But
bring
I feel
up
like
one
putting
food
raisins
item.
in wine is just criminal. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
So
I
are the
can't say
crumbs.
it's bad until I try it.
I just enjoyed the delayed reaction there. It was like, yeah, wait.
Can you tell I hit a
Welcome
wall
back.
during the last sprint?
Well, you missed a lot of drama. There was betrayal, heartache. There is either loyalty to a concerning point or none whatsoever. But always food. All right, so we're going
happened?
to do our outros. Well, I don't feel it's fair to make the person who does the intro also have to do the outro first. So I always flip the hot seat.
One of these times when I get flipped, I want to time it right and like jump as you put me up there.
Okay, hold on. Ready?
All right.
And I'm moving you.
That was not right this time.
We'll work on it, Matt.
Not
We'll
right
work on it.
timing
We'll
or the right
practice.
direction because I went that way.
We'll work on it. It's fine. Practice.
All right. Well, I'm Matt Hollon. I'm a fantasy author working on my debut dark fantasy adventure novel. I've also got a swashbuckling pirate adventure that you can go read in Sasha Black's The Rebel Diaries anthology, along with 12 other villainous short stories. There's links to that below. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I post about whatever it is I'm doing, such as my funeral last Friday. And then follow me on Twitter for the stray thought that just trickles out of my mind.
If you think they're fascinating here, they're even more out of context there.
I love tweeting things without any context.
You ought to talk about food there.
I do.
Yes.
And I always get no engagement whenever I tweet about food. Because I'm always like,
I like your tweets.
I'm always like, why are capers in that jar? And everyone's like, I don't know, man. I go, all right. Well, I'm mad about it.
And
me, yes. I published my debut 2 weeks ago. Go Removable Echo, and the sequel's coming out in 3 weeks from now, called Removable Ally, and you can pre-order that on Amazon and buy this. And I cry a lot when I talk about it, so we're gonna move on. That's me.
Excuse me, and I'm gassy. And I am writing Mom Samantha on Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. On Mondays, I host live streams much like these, where we do sprints, have a good time. Usually food is involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And other times we talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Like last week, we talked about Ghostbusters. Well, I say that, but the movies are actually what chat wants to talk about. So last week we did Ghostbusters, 1984 version, and next week we're doing Sailor Moon Black Dream Hole. Just don't send me that gif again, Fox. Don't yell at me.
That gif is
I didn't name the movie.
So scary.
When I make content, it will be posted on Thursdays, not on live streams, on Thursdays. And if you would like to read a sample of my writing, you go to my website, samanthanasset.com, where you can read my spooky flash fiction. And while you're there, you can sign up to my newsletter to keep up to date with all things Sam and be amongst the first to read the finalized version of All That Glitters, which is coming to my newsletter in June. So go. Have a good time. If you'd like to support the stream, you can like, subscribe, ring-a-ding that bell. And if you like what we do here and you'd like to give us a tip, you can go to my Ko-fi down below.
Give Sam money.
And thank you all for coming. Thanks for those who sit through this on the replay, and we'll catch y'all next time. Don't forget, vote for June's movie. It's pinned.
Except if you're watching the replay, because then it's
I'm
over.
sorry if you're watching the replay.
If you're watching the replay, you made this bed, lion up.
See ya. Bye.